majority of men tend to have the same problem. They are all tending to have a woman that's disrespectful, a woman that may be unfaithful, or a woman that may be using them financially. Now, if this seems to be the problem you're facing, and if this seems to be a reoccurring theme with all the women that you date, they seem to be, you always find yourself getting cheated on, you always find yourself getting used, you always find yourself getting disrespected, I'm going to give you the reasons why this is happening to you, and then how to prevent this from reoccurring. So stay tuned. Now, the reality is a lot of men will say, she lied to me in the beginning, she was so good, she lied to me, she lied to me, she lied to me. Women never, ever, ever lie. Never do they lie. They might not say the truth, but they always show you the truth. Every woman that you've been with that has hurt you, used you, cheated on you, stolen from you, whatever it is, she showed you her red flags from day one. You chose to ignore them. You chose to ignore them. This is what women will do. They meet a man and they'll basically show their red flags in not so clear ways. So they might show it simply by how she dresses. And she might show you that she might be provocative. Or she might show you with her sexual behavior. She might be very sexually liberal. She might show you in terms of how she talks about her exes. She might say that, oh, this guy was so toxic, this guy was so this, that, I'm still in love with this guy, whatever it is. She shows you some of her traits. She might show you through how she is as a parent. She might not have kids and not prioritize them, or she may have denied another man access to the children. And you think you're going to be captain stepdad and you're going to save the day. But the reality is she showed you that she denies men access to the children if she doesn't like them. And you think you're going to be immune to that behavior? Not possible. So these women always, and myself included, we show men all of our red flags. Now we pick the man that allows us to get away with the most nonsense. Now, if you don't have many red flags as a woman, what will happen is you attract a man with really clear boundaries. What will happen is a man with boundaries can only be with a woman who doesn't have many red flags because they're a perfect match. She doesn't do too much, he doesn't tolerate too much. They work really well. But a woman filled with red flags will only select a man who's filled with low self-esteem. She will find the man who doesn't know how to exert his boundaries, doesn't know how to look for red flags, and doesn't know how to stand up for himself. That's the man she will select. So if you are a man with really low self-esteem and really value the connection more than the respect that she's giving you, you are going to find yourself constantly manipulated, cheated on, and disrespected by women. So this is how she knows. Firstly, how a woman spots a man with low self-esteem is he seems to be super impressed with her beauty. When a man is so impressed by a woman's physical beauty, she starts to have a power over him. The most beautiful woman in the world will get in line for a man who's not that attractive if he's not that impressed by her appearance. But a woman who's not that attractive will become disrespectful and push boundaries with a man who is in awe of her beauty because she sees it as a power play. So when you are with a woman, and if you don't have a lot of experience with beautiful women and you haven't been around a lot of women, women smell that off you very quickly. And then they learn that they can push your boundaries, and they learn that maybe they can disrespect you, maybe they can cheat on you, but you're not going to go anywhere because she knows you can't do any better looks-wise. That's how we know a man's got low self-esteem. Whereas when a woman acts like her looks are great, he's very attracted to her, she's very beautiful, but they are not the glue for the relationship. He's not going to stay with her purely based on looks. Then she learns to respect him more. She learns that she has to bring something other than appearance and other than sex in order to keep this man. But when she learns that her appearance is the only thing he needs, after every fight, after every disrespect, she knows that she can simply use her beauty to get back in his good books, and it is light work for her. She doesn't even have to try. So that's the first signal. Another signal that you've got low self-esteem is you don't set boundaries. Now, what I mean by that is she's done something disrespectful. You've seen it as disrespectful, but you're afraid to say it, and you don't say it. You want to keep the peace. Now, men who desire and focus on keeping the peace at the expense of keeping the respect are always going to lose that woman. I'm not saying you scream and shout at her when she does something wrong. That's definitely not what I'm suggesting. But what I'm suggesting is you let it be known that this behavior is something you're uncomfortable with. And you let it be known. And now if she continues to break that boundary after you've communicated it again and again and again, you don't keep repeating yourself. You remove yourself. Instead of repeating yourself and like holding her by the throat and trying to get her to understand and respect you, you simply respect yourself and you leave. And if she sees that you can't respect yourself enough and you can't leave her, you've already lost her. She knows you're not going anywhere. And she'll never respect you again. And she'll know that the next boundary, the next fight, she can take it further. But if she learns that when she crosses your boundaries, you withdraw yourself, she starts to get in line. Now, a mistake a lot of men do is when a woman crosses their boundaries, maybe she's cheated on them, maybe she's disrespected them, this, that, and the other, something's happened. Instead of exerting their boundaries, they reward that behavior. They might then beg her to stay, or they might buy her something. They might reward the bad behavior. So she learns that, oh God, I can cheat on you, you still pay my bills, or I can disrespect you and you still turn up at my work to say sorry. This is crazy. I didn't know it was this easy. So she starts to disrespect you even more. You don't have boundaries, yeah? And you reward that. Now, where this is coming from and how you know where this is coming from is chances are there was some inconsistent love in your childhood. If you're a man who has problems with women and they don't seem to be respecting you, you can't exert your boundaries, whatever it is, chances are when you were growing up, you had a mother or a mother figure that either didn't give enough love or was inconsistent with love or didn't allow you to be yourself. One of those things. So because you didn't receive unconditional support and love from a woman growing up, you seem to think having to earn love and beg a woman to respect you and beg a woman to love you and trying to buy her love is a form of attachment. It's just how it should be. You don't know what the other side looks like. You don't know what it looks like to have a woman that says, are you hungry? Do you want to eat something? How can I help? Or did that upset you? I'm so sorry. Let me take that back. You don't know what that looks like because you didn't experience it in your childhood. And as a result, you go into adulthood looking for and accepting unacceptable behavior. So you have to just spot that pattern in yourself and break that habit. Otherwise, what will happen is in your desperate attempt to keep this woman, you've already lost her. And you're going to keep losing her in more and more disrespectful ways. It will get worse. It won't get better. So if you have this mentality like, oh, my partner's going to change, she's just a bit traumatized, she's just a bit this, I'm not saying don't forgive people. But what I am saying is have your boundaries and there's repercussions for crossing your boundaries rather than rewards for being disrespectful. Now, if you can bear that in mind, chances are you'll be able to attract and secure not only a better value woman, but you will become a better value man if you follow those steps.
嘿，我是强生先生。看完刚刚的影片呢，你是不是觉得身为一个男人，你的界限、你的原则是有多么的重要？如果你是一个没有原则、没有界限的人的话，那你的女人就会不断的去踩踏你的界限，直到某一天你真的爆发，你真的受不了，然后你就跟她吵架，甚至你拳脚相向，然后这时候你的女人就会说你变了，你不再爱她了。但事实上呢，是因为你一直都在忍耐，你一直都忍气吞声，你完全不敢讲出来。所以其实我觉得呢，两性交往啊，在认识的这一刻，从最开始的这一刻，你认识这个女生第一次约会的时候，你应该就要展现出你的原则，你就要展现出你的界限。例如说，女生第一次约会的时候，她迟到5分钟，我们可以接受；她迟到半个小时呢，你敢跟她大小声吗？你敢跟她表达你的不满吗？你甚至还是说，你去帮她开车门，你去帮她拉椅子呢？她迟到这半个小时，好像没有发生这件事情一样子。再来，在用餐的期间的时候呢，他对服务生大小声，甚至摔盘子，你敢去制止他这个行为吗？还是说你去跟他一起辱骂这个服务生？但事实上，你心里觉得这个女生非常的白目，但你却不敢讲，因为你觉得她很漂亮，她身材很好，你很想要跟她交往。甚至最后呢，你们去结账的时候，你请他吃饭，你这一餐你付了所有的费用，他连一声谢谢都没有跟你讲，甚至觉得是理所当然的事情。那你有去表达你的不满吗？你是不是完全连个屁都不敢放？ 就算你们真的交往了，女生呢每天跟她的异性朋友、跟她的男生朋友呢，每天就是讲电话，半夜讲电话讲了2-3个小时，你敢去跟她表达你的不满吗？甚至到最后了，女生跟别的异性朋友出去约会、牵手、接吻、发生关系，你敢去做这件事情吗？你敢去跟她表达你的不满吗？还是说你甚至去帮她买保险套呢？你有需要做到成这样子吗？那为什么我们台湾的男生，有的男生会变成这样子呢？其实我觉得跟他前面讲的这个影片说，是因为童年的你没有得到母爱，我觉得多少可能有一点点关系，但我觉得最主要的关系是因为我们台湾的男生，因为我们台湾是一个科技小岛，也就是我们的工程师特别多，那这个工作的特点就是你的同事几乎都是男生，所以你很难认识女生。所以当你好不容易认识一个女生啊，你比如说你单身了7-8年甚至10几年了，终于有个女生出现，而且也愿意跟你交往，那这时候她表现出任何的对你不尊重的行为的时候，我相信你连个屁都不敢放，因为你只想跟他交往，你只想跟他打炮，你只想得到这个免费的炮，所以你一句话都不敢讲，直到你真的有一天受不了的时候，你才会爆发，然后女生才会说你变了。所以我觉得最主要的问题就是因为认识的女生真的太少了。如果你认识的女生很多，假设来说，如果你认识了100位女生，那这100位女生呢，其中有10位都想要跟你交往，那你就会从中挑选出1位最适合你，觉得最漂亮，觉得最想跟她交往，她可能个性最好，然后也最不会跟你起冲突，就是你觉得你跟她交往是最适合的。那你跟她交往之后呢，你发现她开始有一些不寻常的行为，你真的没有办法忍受的时候，经过沟通之后呢，还是无效的话，那你要跟她分手之后呢，你就知道你自己还有另外9个对象是愿意跟你交往的嘛，这时候你就不会这么紧张。所以问题就回来了，你要怎么认识这么多的女生？你要认识这么多的女生，你才有办法找出这10位会对你有兴趣的女生嘛。所以呢，你要怎么认识这些女生呢？这就是为什么我一直提倡的搭讪是一个很好认识女生的方法。第一，它不用任何的费用，而且第二，每天都有这么多正妹走在街上，根本就是搭讪不完啊，太多的正妹了。那很简单的，你就是走在街上的时候，你看到正妹，你就走上前询问一下，你就说：“嘿，我叫 Johnson， 你怎么称呼？我想要认识你，因为我觉得你蛮漂亮的。”那你就看女生给你的反应。如果女生愿意，她也愿意认识你，甚至女生也有想要交男朋友的话，那她就会跟你聊聊天，那交换个联络方式，那下次再约，或者是双方都没事情，就现在去约会。那不然，如果女生对你是没有兴趣的，她有男朋友，又或者是她在赶时间，她不接受你的搭讪的话，那你就跟她说一声不好意思，打扰你了，然后你再转身离开，再去认识别人就好嘛。反正台湾的街头这么多正妹嘛，那你每天就去搭讪1位，你1年就可以搭讪365位正妹。那我就问你，你1年可以认识365位正妹，你要找到对你有兴趣的女生还会很困难吗？所以我觉得最主要我们台湾单身男性的问题，就是因为你认识的女生太少了，你的周遭几乎都是男生，你根本没有什么机会可以认识女生，更别说是正妹了。所以啊，我真的建议各位兄弟们，下次走在街上看到正妹，一定要走上前去搭讪，去认识一下。那如果你不知道怎么做这件事情的话，就欢迎你可以报名我强盛先生的30天 VIP 私人约会课程。在这个课程，我强盛先生我会亲自陪你走上街，我会站在你的旁边，然后这样子你就不会这么紧张，你就会敢上前去搭讪。然后当你走上前去跟女生聊天的时候，我会站在你的旁边，所以是我跟你还有女生，我们是3个人一起聊天的。这样我就会知道你在跟女生聊天的时候你是什么样子的，为什么女生会对你没有兴趣，还是其实女生是对你有兴趣，但你会错意，你以为女生要拒绝你，我会去纠正这些错误。然后再来交友软体的部分呢，我会帮你拍照，我会帮你修图，负责把你的照片用得很帅，然后当你放上去交友软体的时候，你就可以得到3到5倍的配对率。那这样子呢，透过街头搭讪跟透过交友软体，你就可以认识很多的女生。那到时候我们每个礼拜就会去约会，跟很多不一样的女生出去约会，然后到时候去约会的时候，你帮我录音录下来，那我会去听这个录音档，我会来逐字的分析你在约会的时候呢，看看有没有什么问题，你是不是太跪舔女生，还是其实你是跪在地上跟女生聊天的，又或者是说约会的时候呢，应该要做肢体接触，你讲这句话的时候呢，是很适合做肢体接触的时候，那你有没有去做肢体接触？所以呢，这些东西我都会完全的教给你。那如果有兴趣的朋友们的话，就欢迎点击资讯栏里面的链接进行报名。 好，那另外呢，你如果觉得呢，你有一些特殊的情况，你需要先跟我通过电话的话，就欢迎点击免费咨询。好，那喜欢今天的影片，帮我按赞、订阅、分享给你所有台湾单身的男性好友，我们一起来反转台湾单身男性好友交不到女朋友这个窘境。那现在荧幕上出现这个影片，就是 YouTube 认为下一支你会喜欢的影片，下一支影片见喽。